Hey guys, Tommy7 here. I'm going to commentate over London AX Moto 2. Should be a fun one. Here's your gate order on screen. It's pretty much completely flipped for the most part from what you saw in the first Moto. Most of those guys that were in the front gate are going to be in the back gate. Most of the guys you saw in the back gate are going to be in the front gate. That doesn't apply to everybody, but for most people it will. And here we go. Going to wait for this gate to drop. And here we go. Green flag. Looks like Flame on the outside actually gets the best start, but is he going to get the whole shot? That's the question. Oh, someone already going down on the inside. I think that was Elite, and then a lot of people going down along with him. Ooh. Red driver. I believe that was Vulcan hard into the wall, but actually saves it. Rebel comes out with a lead, and Vulcan's battling for second and third with Fireball. It looks like Fireball is going to take over that second place position. Vulcan's going to settle into third, and plenty of cheese still going on in the back of the pack. Drivers are settling in. Usually Moto 2 is crazier. We talked about this in the Road Atlantis videos. Generally Moto 2 tends to be a little bit crazier than the first Moto, and I think we're seeing that here at here at London. Even it is quite ridiculous, mainly because of that double gate. I don't know if anybody saw that for the last place position, but that was really close. Oh, Roman going down in the rhythm, and look at this. Slaunch is actually way in the back. He's in like 10th place right now. So he's really going to have to work his way up there to compete for that overall ump as well. Let's see where he's at in the pack. He's not that far up either. He's only a couple positions ahead of Slaunch. So two pretty decent overall contenders. Oh, that was a nice move out of Slaunch right there. Pretty far back in the pack and definitely stuck back there, at least for the time being. I'm curious where Hunter's at, because Hunter could be another contender. I think Roman, another good overall contender, also got cheesed. Okay, we just saw Hunter right there. So Hunter is probably in one of the best positions for the overall right now, if he can hold on to his position and maybe gain a couple more spots. I mean, who knows? If the race finishes how it does right now, Rebel might be pretty close, actually, if he can hold on to a Moto win. I mean, heck, if Fireball can get by him and take the Moto win, he could honestly be close too, if it stays the way it is. But we'll have to wait and see, because my money would be on some of these back drivers that are in contention for the overall. Probably going to gain some spots throughout the rest of this Moto. Ooh, Fireball, though, he's fast. Trying to make a move on Rebel, but not able to yet. See if he goes to the inside here. No, he's going to follow in. Oh, but then he decides to switch it up and go to the inside. I do like that Fireball is trying different lines, even if it's, you know, not the preferred line. He's still just trying new things, trying to gain time, anywhere on Rebel. Vulcan's still having a solid run, actually. It looks like he's still in third. Oh, battle. Okay, this is battle between Hunter and Vulcan for position, and it looks like Vulcan was pretty rough with him, and they're going down in the rhythm section. They're trying to hold on to it. Oh, this is getting really cheesy. So Vulcan ends up holding onto that third place spot, but Hunter gets cheesed hard. He's lost a lot of ground. Now he's right up there with the rest of these drivers. Ump is right there. Luke's right there. Slaunch is not that far behind either. Detail right there as well. Could see a lot of battles coming out very soon here. Oh, in the rhythm, this is going to be dangerous. It looked like Ump tried to avoid Sane the lapper and ended up getting even cheesier. And Hunter goes down as well. Oh yeah, it looked like Hunter tried to avoid Sane, and then he got into Ump. And then Detail probably got off the best throughout all that. Hunter recovers decently. Looks like Luke got the worst end of that. And Slaunch didn't really help him, didn't really hurt him. He ended up in the same position, I believe. I think the person that benefited from that the most was probably Detail. Ump recovered pretty well, too. Hunter definitely got hurt the most. Lost a few positions off it, but what is this? Collisions down here. It looks like Ump is down because of Flame. It looks like he gets involved in an incident with Flame, and he's down. He's lost a ton of positions because of that. That is catastrophic for him. He could possibly lose the overall because of that. He was actually in very good position to take the overall in 4th place. That's pretty much a lock, unless someone like Slaunch or Hunter comes out and takes the Moto win. That's pretty much a lock. Now it might be close. Ump's definitely going to have to gain another position or two at least if he wants to have hopes of taking the overall. Slaunch has broken away from that pack quite a bit by now. Hunter not looking as strong as he was in the first moto, but maybe we'll see him gain some positions throughout the duration of this moto. Oh, one driver going into the inside wall there. I think that was Elite going into the inside wall. Luke gets by him, and he slows up Hunter and Ump a little bit. So, not good for those two. Slaunch, again, he stretched his way out of this pack a little bit. I wonder where Detail is. He must be pretty far ahead by now. Oh, I think that's him right there. So I think Detail's in fourth. Yep, it appears so. Okay, so I think your running order currently is Rebel first, Fireball second, Vulcan third, Detail fourth, Slaunch fifth, Luke sixth, Hunter seventh, well, Elite and Hunter for like 7th and 8th, and then Ump in 9th. So way back there in 9th, that's not good, although he does take a position aggressively from Hunter right there. And Roman's pretty far back. I mean, he was in last at one point, and he has fought his way back. The fact that he is where he is right now, possibly trying to get in the top 10, is honestly pretty impressive because he was way back in last. So Roman, he's not really going to have a chance at the overall anymore. At this point, he's just trying to salvage some points. He does have to worry about that championship series qualifying spot. So Roman's definitely one of those guys that's going to be trying to get as many points as he possibly can throughout the season. He's going to be trying to get a win. Honestly, if he could do it off points, I think. If he has a really good season, I think he could do it off points, actually get in the Champ Series, but it would be very, very close. In my opinion, Roman's best shot is to get a Moto win. Get a Moto win or get an overall win. I believe that is his best shot. If he does not do that, then, man, it's gonna be bad for him. There's Rebel running a solid race, looking very similar to the way the leader was in the last race, where the leader just gets out front and doesn't see too much fighting. We did see some fighting earlier with Fireball, but now with all this lap traffic, it's looking like it's hurting Fireball quite a bit, and he's losing a lot of ground on Rebel. I think that was Roman right there going down. Although Fireball, he's doing a decent job. He's not that far back, actually. I mean, this gap has remained largely the same. It looks like Fireball might even be gaining. So he's definitely going to be shooting for it. He has his first Moto win this season. He does not have an overall win yet. Similar situation to Ump, I guess. Both in pretty good spots and points, but they don't have overalls. They just have Moto wins, although they've both been very, very, very close. So we could see them compete for an overall win in the second half of the season as we enter it after the All-Star race. It's kind of cool how we have that All-Star race interlude, and then you just go right into the second half of the season. And the first half's been pretty interesting, and we've seen a lot of new winners, a lot of new contenders and stuff like that, but we've also seen a lot of people take a time to hit their stride. I mean, Slaunch, it took forever to get his overall and everything, and his Moto win. Obviously with Ump, he just got his first Moto win now at this round. And then we saw the opposite for some people. Like Rebel just came out of the gate really, really hot. Detail, first round, gets a overall win and a Moto win. So it's been an interesting first half of the season. Looks like Rebel's still looking solid out in the front of the pack. Fireball's definitely lost a little bit more time by now, I think, possibly getting affected by lap traffic more and more. Unfortunate for him, but I mean that's just part of it. Oh, looks like Sane cheesing him a little bit. Actually, that's Roman now. Still trying to fight for position with Bean, I believe. And Slaunch has caught up to Vulcan. There's a pretty big gap there, but Slaunch and Detail both have caught up to Vulcan, and that's going to be that battle for that podium shot and possibly battle for the overall. I think Rebel actually has the overall right now, the way these points work out, unless Slaunch passes Vulcan. So that's going to be a battle to watch because Slaunch needs to pass Vulcan. Also, Ump needs to finish one position behind Luke. So if Luke does not pass Ump, then Ump is going to be in good position for the overall. He's going to take the overall. So The overall for this race hinges on two things right now: Luke's battle with Ump and Slaunch's battle with Vulcan. Best way I can describe it: if things stay the way they are right now, Rebel gets it. If Luke passes Ump, or if things stay the way they are right now, Ump would get it. If Luke passes Ump, then Rebel would get it. If Slaunch gets by Vulcan, regardless of whether Ump stays ahead of Luke or not, then Slaunch would get it. So that's kind of the situations here. Oh, and this is the chance. There he goes with some help with some lap traffic. It looks like Luke's going to get around Ump. So here we're seeing the first contingency come into play. That is huge because right now Ump's not going to get it. He needs to get by Luke or get by Detail or get by one of those guys if he's going to get the overall. That's a pass that he needs. So now we're going to have to try to focus on that to see if Ump's able to make the pass, or if Slaunch is able to make the pass on Vulcan, because that's also important. Right now it's looking like Rebel has the overall at the moment. So it's gonna be a close overall battle at this track. Everything kind of hinges on Vulcan at this moment. If things stay the way they are, besides that battle, then yeah, things hinge on Vulcan completely in his battle with Slaunch. And Slaunch is definitely faster than Vulcan. Vulcan's been losing a ton of time recently, but he's been doing a great job at just fighting back. Essentially, he's been running some good defensive lines, and he's been able to hold on to that position. Slaunch, no matter what he does, no matter how fast he is, he has not been able to make a move. And Detail, they gotta worry about Detail too, because Detail is gaining, and I mean Detail could completely steal that spot. And if Detail gets ahead of Slaunch, but Slaunch gets by Vulcan, it completely nullifies it. It doesn't even matter at that point. So Slaunch's got to be careful for that too. If Detail sneaks by, makes a move, that could be it for him as well. I think we just hit the 3 lap to go marker, so things are heating up. This is it. I mean, it looks like Rebel and Fireball are still pretty decently close for the lead battle, so I'll get an update on that if they get in contention with each other. I'm not sure if that's going to happen because Fireball's fighting through quite a bit of lap traffic, and Rebel seems to have a clear track ahead with 2 laps to go. But if it does get close, I'll try to get you guys in on it. But here we go. This is the real battle for the overall right now. Slaunch versus Vulcan. This is pretty much it. Slaunch needs to get by Vulcan, otherwise he's not going to get this overall, and he actually does not have an overall yet this season. He's going to try to make the move right there. We hit the white flag lap. We're coming to the white flag. So we're coming to the last chance for Slaunch to get by Vulcan, and Detail is still inching closer. Could he sneak by? And Luke's still ahead of Ump, so that's huge too. If Ump wants his overall, he's going to need to make the move on him. And there goes Slaunch, and we go back to the finish. We'll get back to their battle in just a second, but we want to show the finish because Rebel was way ahead of the pack, and he just takes the finish. Fireball takes second, but now we're going to go back to Slaunch versus Vulcan. And Slaunch has him. We saw him make the pass, but is he able to hold on to it? And Luke gets by Detail, but Detail is still holding on to the position from Ump, so a lot of last lap passes going down. And it's gonna end up like that. So Slaunch does hold on to the podium, and he is going to take the overall, making the pass that he needed to make. So Luke made a pass on Detail at the end, but Detail did not get passed by Ump, so it didn't really matter that much. It helped out Luke in points. It didn't really help out Ump or anyone at all, or Rebel. So there you see the overall results, and you can see how frickin' close those were. If Slaunch did not take that position, Rebel would have had it. And then we see ties all throughout the pack. That was such a close points night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely get hyped for the All-Star race and for the second half of the season. I'll see you there.